Welcome in, everybody, to race number 13 of the Midnight Racing League. First race of the playoffs as well. So definitely looking forward to this one here tonight at the Kentucky Speedway, a track that NASCAR does not actually race at anymore, but it's still a very good racetrack. Very glad to still have its presence known here in the iRacing League scene. So let's go ahead and pull up this starting grid for you very quickly. See what we got lined up. Harry Lindmark. One of the newcomers to the league, been running really well as of recent. Once again, sitting on the pole position. Next to him will be Bryce Hinton in the 86. We have Colton Ward in third, Aaron Stanton fourth, Justin Mellicar fifth, Corey Wright sixth, Willie Bruton, Willie in seventh, with Connor Leach, one of the playoff drivers as well, in eighth. TJ Hanley back in ninth, and Braden Walters will be starting in the 10th position. Wayne Eastwood 11th, John Border in the 12th position. 13th place will be Kevin Allen. Trevor Harmon to his outside 14th. Kenny Reel 15th. Brent Garber 16th. Brandon Goyne 17th. Tyler Henry in 18th. Corey Jones 19th. Brendan Reed 20th. Chris Logan, a new name, in 21st. Jared Haynes 22nd. Jeremy Rafson 23rd. Timothy Cook 24th. 25th will be Diego Burriel. Frank Chavez in 26th. Courtney Hubbard 27th. Tyler Stevenson 28th. Nick Aloysia 29th. And Derek Anderline in 30th. Gordon Glidewell 31st. Nick Bass 32nd. Charlie Morgan 33rd. Mark Person 34th. Scott Wright 35th. Simon Lindmark all the way back in 36th. And then Trevor Aswarnauth is not in the race. And Juan Cobbs, it doesn't look like, is actually going to be in the race either. But speaking of Mr. Aswarnauth, he is, as always, joining us once again here in the booth. Saying we do have a lot to go over here. I will point that out also. There is a few things to talk about. So obviously, first things first, this is the playoffs. We have our playoff drivers, for the most part, outlined on your grid right there, the leaderboard. They have a P next to them, obviously, for playoffs. The way this works is Winston style, back in the 2003 and previous version of the NASCAR point system. That is how we're going to race these playoffs out. That said, we're missing a couple tonight, most of which would be Dylan Conley. Decon is not here tonight. Obviously, some sort of work tie-up or something of that nature is going to halt him from participating in tonight's race, and that is not good news for his playoff chances. That said, everybody else over here, as you can see, they are outlined. We have Ward, and we have a caution. A caution?
Delaying the green,
Delaying,
extended it by one lap.
I was about to say, yeah. So the 0th caution, as you see on your screen right there, is out. It didn't take too long for the caution to fly. Anyway, obviously, playoff race, this is the first of a few of them. That's something we'll be keeping an eye on. Also, something else. I'm actually appreciative, very appreciative for this delayed green. What I'm going to go ahead and pull up now, bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to pull something up for you real quick. Bam! What we have right there is the Midnight Racing League Bracket Challenge. Essentially the same thing that NASCAR did this summer during the summer stretch when TNT was broadcasting. The exact same thing, but this time for the Midnight Racing League, an idea by our very own Mr. Aswarnauth, and he will
Landon?
have to take you through it.
It's not up on the screen. But I'm dumb. You are so awesome. That is great. I'm looking at it on stream right now with the viewers, and you got a little picture-in-picture thing going on here, brother. Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
This guy's doubting me over here. It's crazy.
Yeah, this is the bracket challenge. This is this was for the people that were supposed to pay $5 to enter, but nobody paid. But any which way, we got a bracket challenge going on with the top 16 people in points. And yeah, have at it, boys. $50 is on the line. Championship points implications, big ones. And yeah, Landon, you go ahead and do your thing, brother.
Yeah, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. You obviously see the bracket over there. It's extremely difficult for me to see on my screen, but you can see all the drivers' names over there. We'll be keeping track of that throughout the playoffs as well. Now, no more delayed green, so let's bring this back over here and enjoy the first lap of racing here at the Kentucky Speedway. Big jump on the bottom lane by Lindmark. He is gone. Stanton, a little bit of a struggle maybe, perhaps. Up there on the top lane, Lindmark's going to take it all the way to the top, bring it back down to the bottom in turn number 1, and Colton Ward's going to try and follow through for second place, currently the highest of our playoff drivers.
Yeah, we're just looking for 100 laps, baby. Did 100 laps last week and 100 laps this week. We're at Kentucky Motors Speedway, right? Is it not Speedway or Super Speedway? Whichever one it is. We're in Kentucky tonight, baby. Home of the Kentucky Fried Chicken. And we got an old Lindmark here out in the lead with what do you know, Colton Ward back in second. and Melichar. All of these points, these point guys up here, we're going to call them point guys tonight. All these point guys in the playoffs are up here running top 5. And should be a good race, man. Cool track. I don't know if we went over that yet, but it's a cool track here tonight. 79 degrees Fahrenheit on the track. So these boys are going to be out here just doing their thing, riding along, and hopefully not wrecking. Yeah. As you can see on the bottom, I didn't see this just till just now. Shout out to Rob's Custom Wraps. We've been shouting them out each and every week for the sponsorship.
Yeah, and speaking of that, let me actually get some words out on that first. You see him down there at the bottom of the screen. He's definitely one of the primary sponsors we got going on here. So that logo down there is going to sit at the bottom for now. I'll probably just have it rotating up like with the rest of them up there at some point. But for now, that is what we got. That is Rob's Custom Wraps, the painter for Nick Aloysia, one of our playoff drivers. A few other drivers as well. Let's try and check that actually so I can see them. The 113, the 420, the 162, and the 60. So any of the drivers of those cars, I believe it was at Henson, Harris, the 420 is at Corey Jones, and then Nick Aloysia, I believe. So those are the current paint schemes that have been made by Rob out there. So we appreciate him coming on board for the league and on the broadcast as well. So got to shout him out for that. That said, Lindmark's still out to a lead here over Colton Ward. Let's try and go through the field a little bit, maybe some of these playoff guys. Obviously, Ward, like I mentioned, there he is, the highest running playoff driver. No surprise there, one of the most dominant drivers of the season. Connor Leach also. This, I do really believe this is going to be the championship battle between Ward and Leach. These two have been lights out every single time they race together. It's always a toss-up which one of them is going to win on a given night. And they're teammates. And their other teammate is Justin Melichar. There he is behind them. He's the owner of that team, actually. And if you want to talk about Justin, well, he's somebody that, at least in the beginning of the season, he was a self-proclaimed, how do you say it? In a good way. Maybe not the best at normal tracks outside of super speedways.
Speedway queen.
Yeah, super speedway queen. Well, he is enormously. Wow, I just blanked. What am I trying to say? He is up the game. Yeah, I know. I just stared at the screen and completely blanked. Well, he's improved everywhere. He's got some good finishes on normal racetracks this season, and no better time for him to do that than right now as the playoffs begin. Behind that, we've got a few others. We've got Mr. Braden Walters, somebody that kind of struggled at the beginning of the year and then just started cranking out great finishes every single week. Now up here trying to win himself a championship. Behind that, who else we got? I'm trying to take a look real quick. Tyler Henry's another one. It doesn't specify that on there quite yet for him. He is one of our playoff drivers. You got to watch out for him as well. Someone that has had some great runs this season. Nick Aloysia, here he is. One of the Rob's Custom Wraps cars right there. Currently residing in the 25th position is Mr. Aloysia. And that's another new paint scheme for him, and that thing looks absolutely slick, Trev. The silver, the chrome, the black, the purple accents, that thing is beautiful. Behind that, we've got Gordon Glidewell. Gordon's had a little bit of a roller coaster this season. Had some good finishes, and then had some bad luck here and there. Currently 28th. We'll see what he's able to do with that. Now, behind him, he's got two more playoff drivers, and one of them back here is kind of surprising me. Okay, there's Nick Bass, 29, trying to make a pass on Glidewell now. How about Brent Garber? Back here in 30th place right now. And, I mean, obviously, you know, he's got the purple, he's got the playoff thing on there. He's one of our playoff guys, but he's just all the way back here right now.
Well, he definitely, I don't know if you knew this, but last week he got an EOL for this week's race for a wreck that happened backing up into the field or whatnot, something like that. But he started from this race dead last. Yes.
There he is. And then we have one more playoff driver currently back here, and it's Diego Burriel in 32nd. That's someone who has been so unbelievably consistent this year, but the past 2 weeks has struggled mightily. He's been involved in crashes in both races that have taken him completely out of the race. So he's going to be looking to rebound at the beginning of these playoffs, and probably going to have to if he wants to try and get his shot at a championship here in the Midnight Racing League. Back up front, Harry Lindmark still getting tracked down a little bit by Colton Ward. Nothing too crazy, maybe a few hundredths a lap. Aaron Stanton back in third as well, Leach, and then Melichar. So we're still just kind of got the same little top 5, really the top 10 going on. And Trev, it's been a very, very clean start. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, normally we would be wrecking by now, and we have not done that. So, yeah, this is refreshing. This is new. Maybe these boys knew that there's money on the line now, and then there's championship point implications for the top 16. So, hey, there's also a points bracket for everybody underneath. What is it, from 13th under the bronze championship? So that's also another thing we'd have to look at too. Everybody from 13th beyond is competing for a bronze championship. So, bunch of stuff here. They're competing here for tonight. Probably the most important race is this one, because this is where you get your start. You get either you jump ahead of the field or you get set back. And this Kentucky race is definitely going to prove to see who's on top and who's going to have to work their way through this championship season for some money, for some points, and for some bragging rights.
Yeah, 100%. I just noticed that we've also, I completely unintentionally, at least on my part, this has been a very professional broadcast so far compared to what we normally have. I think maybe that's because of the absence of Mr. Connolly. And that's kind of disappointing me. I love having Dylan up here in the booth every week. It's really fun to sit here, have fun with it. I hope everybody out there enjoys it as well. Maybe we'll try to loosen up a little bit. We got the eyes on the 84 Justin Melikar. Corey Wright in the 4. He's kind of tracking him down a little bit, maybe trying to get that position. I'm a little surprised, and maybe this is just an oversight on my part. I'm surprised Corey Wright's not a playoff driver. And if he is, I'll fix that on the time and scoring immediately, but that seems a little odd to me.
Does not look as to be so. Yes, he's 14th, so he did not make the playoffs. He is racing for the bronze championship. Oh, Corey Wright.
Gotcha. Okay, so
but he is ahead of his bracket challenge contender of Brent Garber. So right now, riding where he's at, he's going to transfer in to his next round of the bracket if the race was to finish right now, which is not. But old Brent Garber's got a little work to do if he's going to get a position here over Corey Wright for the old blackout bracket challenge.
Well,
so,
let's on that topic, let's remember what happened in NASCAR, right, when it came to the bracket challenge. Ty Dillon came from absolutely nowhere and was one round short of being the champion of the bracket. Got beat by the other Ty Gibbs, much to my dismay. I really wanted to see Ty Dillon win that thing, but he didn't. That's what this is going to kind of create here. Obviously, it's not for the same stakes as NASCAR would have, but it's a little fun addition to kind of bring into the league and obviously give out some prizes, give out some cash prizes out with this to the winner of it. And the winner of it might not necessarily be the champion by the end of it, or one of our normal guys. It could be someone that's just maybe you wouldn't, like the Ty Dillon, someone you wouldn't expect. Take it to Ty Gibbs of all, a powerhouse team. You just don't know. So, what I think I'm going to do, I'll probably say this now, I'll do this for next week. Obviously, with the saturation of drivers that we have in the bracket for now is a little, timing-wise, going to be a little difficult to try and incorporate that onto the leaderboard. What we'll do next week is we'll try and colorize it a little bit, try and colorize the matchups. It's going to take a lot of work on my part, but it's going to look really, really good for next week's race and the broadcast. So then everybody, all of y'all at home, can try and keep up with it. We'll try and keep you updated just by saying it during this race. But yeah, then we'll do that, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that thing turns out. And you know what? Before we go any further, let's take a look at the chat real quick. Scott Kazan back in here. Let the madness begin. Yeah, that's what we're expecting. Hopefully, we're gonna get a little bit of chaos. It wouldn't be anything too surprising. Sometimes we've had a lot of chaos here. And Robbie Adams, that is Mr. Rob's Custom Wraps out there, saying Aloysia is going to do it quietly. Consistency got him here, and it's going to take him to the promised land. That's a nice prediction right there. Maybe it'll happen for you. Got a few more guys in here. Michael's fam, I see you in the chat. Brandon Goins saying he's not a playoff driver, but my last win is Kentucky. I'm going to lay low a bit in this race, but I'm not rolling over either. See, I like that. I really like that.
Sure.
You don't want to lay over. You got to go out there and try and take it to him. Who else we got? Azul Flight Company. Beat That Sport. That's okay. That's a new person in the chat. Don't recognize that one. Robbie Adams says, thank you guys for all you do. Great broadcast every week. Appreciate it. Then, of course, Chase is in there with some of his normal vocabulary. Yeah. Anyway, back to the race. Appreciate everybody tuning in so far. We'll try and keep it 21 viewers, and we're on lap 21. That's fitting, isn't it? Hopefully the viewer count will go up with every lap.
Yeah, I'd like to give a little shout out. Old Tyler Stevenson is up 14 positions from the start of this race, and he is moving at the moment. He's currently one of the 3 fastest trucks on track. He started wherever he started, 14 positions before where he's at now. He's currently running 14th, so what would that be, 28? Look at me mathing. And he's up there right now, running them leaders down. So I don't know. He's coming through the field. He's putting a little mark on it. He's taking them one at a time. I've been watching them here slowly but surely as we're trying to find stuff to talk about. Because normally we'd have 3 or 4 costumes by now, but we haven't. And this is actually pretty cool. I dig this. We're going to probably see what he can do here. Try to get through the field. The old 80, what is that? Tequila.
818 tequila.
Well, you know what they say about tequila makes your clothes come off, and his clothes are coming off right now as he's running down the field because he's getting hot, boys. He's hot.
I feel like I saw that when I went to Atlanta. I don't know. That was the first time I'd ever seen that one before. So I don't know. Maybe he's... I don't know, but it's a cool paint scheme, and it looks cool. So, good for Mr. Stevenson. I'm right there making the pass.
What are y'all talking about?
Well, there's Chase.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off? I thought this was iRacing.
That's a song. Yes, it does make your clothes fall off.
Jeez almighty.
Welcome, Chase Mistretta, to the booth. Why are you not racing, Chase?
I have been drinking with my new roommate and doing a little smoky smoke.
Okay, yeah.
There's a pretty hot 34-year-old here. She just got out of a relationship.
All right, that's all right.
Oh.
Let's.
Hey, message me on Discord, Chase.
There you go. That's the highlight Tyler Stevenson wanted to hear about right there during his little read. Hey, Colton Ward's reeling in Lindmark as he nails the wall.
He just touched it. Give it the old Kentucky Fried Chicken stripe.
Oh, hold on. We got somebody I really want to say here in the chat. Scott Roney
Oh, baby!
is in the chat. Scott Roney saying Trevor is now going to turn broadcaster after a successful pro career.
Thank you, guys. I just wanted to let you know that tonight was my last night of racing in full-time. I will not be a broadcaster from here on forward. Giving up on big girls and money racing is now going to be a little girl in broadcasting. So medium-sized girls in broadcasting is what I'm going to have to do.
Yeah, so that's a complete lie. That's a total lie.
You heard it here first. Ignore everything he just said.
Yep.
He's going to race whether me and Landon have to come to Atlanta and make him race.
You know what? Yes, y'all show up to Atlanta. And make sure you show up to Atlanta. Yes.
Yeah, go to Atlanta. That's a really cool. If y'all are NASCAR fans, go to the Atlanta race. That is a fun place. That is a great racetrack. It's awesome.
Everybody show up to Trevor's and take a poop on his front doorstep.
Lucky for you, I don't have a doorstep. It's all right. We're locked, baby.
A stairwell.
I have a gate.
Insane.
Oh,
we
man.
got a battle for third place. Connor Legionnaire and Stanton up here battling for it now. It looks like Connor wants to try and make his play, catch back up to his teammate and Colton Ward, but not that time around. Stanton's going to have to block that one. Then hold third position at least for the moment. This is odd. This is weird, Trev. The race is green.
Still green.
It's green. We're a quarter of the way through already.
Well, we've only had one other green race, and I think that was Watkins Glen.
Okay, we had no, it wasn't. We have not had one green race. No. So listen, we almost had one at Auto Club, but they lap one, turn one, and then the rest of the race went green. And then lap one at Watkins Glen, we threw a yellow because of a track blocker. You remember that? Kenny Riddle was in it.
Yes, that's right. Well, maybe we're in good spirits. Maybe Kentucky is doing its job, providing good racing. Couple little slide job right there. He's trying to get on him right here on the corner. But yeah. Hey, you know what I want to do? Since we're out here, we're riding along with people and watching them. Let's bring up old Melkar. He said he wanted a little interview. I know he's riding, so he's not pushing it any. He's got no cars around him, really.
Well, that's not true. He's got a whole gaggle behind him.
Never mind. Well, we can still pull him.
Yeah, pull him in. Let's bring him in.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him. I got you. You just give me uno momento to find this Joker. all the way.
No, okay,
In the bottom.
right-click him and then hit move to broadcast.
Yes, but do you see how many things there are on here? I gotta find broadcast. Justin Melgar is here, boys, in the booth. You got a copy?
I do. What's up?
You didn't sound too happy.
Yeah.
The tires have just fucking come off the sound. I'm about to pit though, so yeah. We're doing okay though. It's very quiet in the Melcar Motorsports group chat right now. We're just kind of relaxing. How about you guys? How y'all doing?
We're also doing the same because there hadn't been a caution. And
That's a good thing.
no, yep. But normally we find something to talk about. We go over wrecks and all the types of stuff, but we're pretty much unprepared for a green flag run of a race. So yeah, we just want to see how's your night going. Nice looking truck. Truck looks good. I see you got a new Midnight Racing League truck. Yeah. What's your plan here? What you gonna do? When are you gonna pit?
Well, we just had a caution, so.
Oh my lord.
All right.
There it is. We spoke too soon. No.
4 tires. I was about to pit that lap actually, so.
Well, that's good for you, I guess.
Kind of sucks.
Well, let's go back and take a look real quick what happened. Scott Wright has had an incident. That's him in the 73. Excuse me. Big hit. Goodness. But,
Come back.
yeah, that's it from Justin, I guess.
Yeah, what we got going on here?
I'm trying to see. I mean, it looks like maybe just 2 guys meeting in the middle or something. That's right, and then underneath him. I don't know. What do you think, Trev?
Was there any net code there? Looked like maybe there was some net code. I don't know. My eyes may have deceived me.
Our favorite.
But yeah, looked like a little. It comes up, but he's following the guy in front of him. Still comes up. Oh no, he turned him. He 100% turned him. Probably end up going on the. Who is that?
Is that Simon Lindmark? It is. That's Simon Lindmark. That's kind of surprising. That's one of our top guys, really.
Why is he so far back? Where was he at?
He didn't. I don't think he qualified. Yep, here he is, Simon. Yeah. Well, that's annoying. I was really hoping it would go green, but fortunately not tonight. Scott Wright, let's take a quick on board with him. A big hit for him, too.
Yeah, I think a little misjudgment over there from the Lindmark guy. Was it Simon Lindmark? Lindmark? Yeah, probably a little misjudgment. Yeah, probably a little misjudgment, little tunnel vision probably, and just kind of drifted up. Not expecting him to stay where he was. And yeah, it's probably fixable. Bumper came back, so that's good. Oh, we got any ARCA brakes? No ARCA brakes, and he towed. Okay. Well,
no, he didn't. He just blinked.
Nope.
There he is.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Oh, we're back here with Melcar. I'm wondering if we're going to see the pit stop. Unless they've already pitted, which is very likely.
They've already pitted, yes.
They missed it. There has been a change at the front. Mr. Ward has taken the lead of the race over Harry Lindmark. Connor Leach third, Stanton right, Reel all the way up to 6th now with Walters, Eastwood, Melcar, Stevenson. So interesting. I'm wondering if there's a little bit of pit strategy by Kenny Reel.
It looks like he pitted along with them. He was moving up there throughout the field. He gained a couple spots on pit road also. So probably just a good little pit stop. But he was running like 9th or something before the end of that run. So yeah, I don't know. I look for him to be a little contender up here. He's slowly but surely moving up here. Good to see him there tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. It's lap 35 now. So we'll see if maybe we can get a little bit of that green flag run again. That's, I like to see that because green flag pit stops. Those are
always
always fun to watch and see how everybody cycles out after that. At least for me as the racer, and Trev as the racer. We don't particularly like the crashes, especially when they involve us.
Not a fan.
But who knows? We'll see what we'll have here and see how the playoffs will be looking after this one. But we still do have 65 laps to go. So, pace car is pulling in. For Colt Ward, Harry Lindmark going to be leading the field back to her. You see Harry's truck. I don't know why. That's in some iRacing glitch where you see his truck right there. It's just so
chrome.
but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll fix that soon. Ward with a jump over Lindmark. Lindmark's going to file down behind him in second. Leach clear for third. Now the battle is going to be between Stanton and Wright. Maybe a little contact also between Wright and Stanton. Then Kenny Reel's going to try and take advantage of it on Stanton, and he might be able to do so heading into turn 3. We got a block by Colton Ward. Lindmark's going for the lead. Let's see if he's able
That's
to...
what I like to see, buddy. Hell yeah, block him. That's what I love to see. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I love me a good old block. What a block. Sorry, go ahead.
Ward's holding on to it for now, but that's bringing in Connor Leach. In this battle, is he going to try and split him? Oh, no, well, that's his teammate, too. I would doubt to see that, but Ward's still holding on, but maybe a little bit of a preferred line down the back straightaway for Harry Lindmark. He's going to have that momentum, and everybody else behind him taking that top lane as well, say until we get to turn 3, and then Leach is going to try and take the bottom again. I think Leach is really just trying to save, and, Colton's probably doing the same thing. He's just trying to save right now, because that's what he always does. He saves and then waits for the moment. There's no point in battling Harry Lindmark and ruining your tires, so just let him go. Let him take the lead and try and track him down later. Now we got a battle again between Corey Wright and Aaron Stanton for 4th place. Kenny Reel got shuffled back to 7th in that exchange with Wayne Eastwood, somebody that's so consistent in this series. When he gets up here, it's like the most consistent top 5 finisher outside of the regular winners. Trying to make his way back up there now on Corey Wright. Real under attack from Stevenson, who's had a great race so far. All the way up to 8th position now for him. Passing Braden Walters, one of the playoff drivers. TJ Handley rounding out the top 10 for the moment.
Yeah, well, maybe these boys are trying to get a little racy. I mean, we had a 33 lap green, 34 lap green flag run there for a minute. And yeah, maybe they're trying to get a little tired. Boy, they are coming out of turn 1. Pause. And they are definitely trying to get every single position that they possibly can. There it is. 3 wide back there some places. And there, we got rushing the wall, baby. That's what I like to see, baby, out here. Double file, 3 wide at a 1.5 mile track, baby. Go ahead and get out there and try to get you some position. Forget them tires, man. Go out there and try to lead the race. Try to go ahead and arrow block and get some positions. Why not? But shout out to these boys out here. One of the better races we've had so far. They went green. And now I'm thinking this is going to be another green flag run. I think we're going to get us a little pit stops. I'm hoping to see that. See these guys race it out. Probably a little strategy. I would love to see that. So, yeah. Let's see what these guys are doing back here. Some of the old guys out here in the back that we don't necessarily get to see each and every week. But they're out here. Is that Jared Haynes? Did he start this race?
He did.
He said he wasn't even going to race. He said he was going to do something else. But he's out here racing in Kentucky. Shout out to Jared Haynes out there. Yeah, these boys are out here tonight, baby. I didn't think any of them were going to race. But they're out here, and shout out to everybody out here that makes it out here each and every week. We got a 38 truck field tonight. Every single week, these races are loaded down with people. They never leave. There's never shorted. I don't think we've had under 30 trucks all season. So shout out to all the boys out here tonight that are running. And back up front here, the old Lindmark, baby. I'll tell you what. This cat here is going to be a time to beat because he is out here so far. The second week he's been out here, and he's giving a little sporty. I don't know. Colton Hunty Wardy is out here trying to get something, man. We haven't seen this at all, and they have broken from the field, and we have never seen anybody. Not I want to say anybody, but we haven't seen this for a lot of the season. Colton running somebody down. Trying to get around, hadn't got around him yet. Well, we talk about saving tires, but I don't know, man. I think he brought them here to these races. The old Lindmark brothers, if anybody didn't know. Old Colton Ward did. And I don't know, man. I feel like you're going to start putting your foot in your mouth when these boys start coming out here and start running as good as they are. But, I mean, it's still early, and we just have to wait and see. as they broke in a full second. Looks like, yeah, from third place.
Yeah, they have. Let's check on the back of the field for the moment. Here's a look at Simon Lindmark. I'm a little surprised by this. Simon Lindmark back here. And I know I rating. Yeah. Okay, he's a 5,300 I rating. I don't know if he has some damage or some sort of issues going on with him. He's back here in 35th place. I'm just a little surprised by that. I'm not really sure what's going on with him unless he's trying to do some sort of ultra save strategy or something. But all the way back there for the moment, so maybe he'll be able to keep... Oh my, big hit in the wall in the back. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, holy crap.
So who was that? That was Corey Jones.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him back there. That's pretty wild because wait a minute. Why does it say he's out? Is he?
He's not.
That's
the thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he's trying to ultra save some tires to see if he could like run down the field, but that's kind of crazy being way back there, and he can't be saving fuel because there's no way you make it to the end by staying out this long. You get about 30 something laps on a tank. So I don't know, kind of crazy, but I don't know. Maybe there's a method to his madness. As Colton Monty Wardy, baby, the sport goes around here and takes old Lindmark, takes the lead from Lindmark here out of 2. Wow.
Yeah, you got Connor Leach back here just kind of sitting and watching. That is like reverse roles here. Leach always goes up. Oh no.
Sorry, man. I'm looking at the leaders here, and then Lindmark is trying to throw it in on the Corey on Colton Ward. But yeah, he lost a little momentum on him, but he tried to cross him over, but he didn't get it. So hey.
Well, still got this racing kind of outside the top, or in the back half of the top 10. With Kenny Reel there, he is in 8th. Walters, Handley trying to make his way around Walters. Harmon, Melikar trying to take it under Harmon. And then Brent Garber's up here now. Up to 13th place. That's good for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, Garber is in a race with Corey Wright. Looks like for
you're
the
right, he is in
challenge
a
right now.
Never mind.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate your hindsight there.
Yeah, well, I was just letting you know.
But he's racing Corey Wright for a bracket style, bracket challenge position. And how about did Jaron Rafe start this race? Yeah, he did. He's in 18th. That Joker deer there went into the 15th seed of the bracket challenge against Dylan Conley. And Conley didn't even make the race. And that's an automatic bye into the next round. So shout out to him. He gets on. There's nothing better than seeing that. Your competition didn't show up. Hey, man, go into the next round. Just like that. All you got to do is, you don't even got to finish. You just got to be here. So shout out to him for that. Let's see who else is battling on track. We'll do little battles here. We got a Connor Leach and Mark Person, 4th and 13th seed.
Well, Mark is back in 32nd right now.
Oh, well, that's not good because Connor Leach is in 4th or 3rd. The 4th and 13th seed. Let's see, Nicholas Oloisia. I can never pronounce it. Oloisia. Sorry.
Here he is.
Seth Heyman, 6th and 11th seeds.
Wait. Is Seth here? I don't think Seth's here.
Seth Heyman? The 11th place of the Championship 12?
Is not here.
Not here. Oh, that's big points implication and bracket style implications. So Nicholas gets a bye round into the bracket challenge. And Seth Heyman does not score points tonight, which is kind of crazy because I don't think they have drop races for the playoffs. Let's see here, Braden Walters and Tyler Henry. That's your 8th and 9th seed. They are Braden Walters. Let's see where old Walters. Walters is 7th. Where's old Tyler Henry at? Henry is 20th? Is that correct?
He is.
Yeah, that's another battle there. Braden's currently up on Tyler right now, the 8th and 9th seed. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, why not? Your number 1 seed, Colton Ward, and your number 16th seed, Courtney Hubbard. Yeah, something catastrophic is probably gonna have to happen to Ward here to make that happen. That's another battle we got going on with old Courtney and Colton. We already. How about old Mr. Midnight Racing League, Justin Melchar? He's the 5th seed, and he's competing against Mr. 12 seed, Gordon Glidewell. So Melchar is 11th, and old Gordon just got back on the lead lap. He's running 34th at the moment. Probably hoping for a caution for something crazy to happen. And let's go to our last ones here. Nicholas Bass and Diego Barriel. Nicholas Bass is 7th seed, and Diego is the 10th seed. Nicholas is currently running, what's that, 15th?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, running 15th, and old Diego out there is running
26.
26. That's still another close battle there. So, hey, we'll probably have something a little bit closer towards the end of it. It'd be crazy to kind of see what happens towards the end. Maybe some crazy strategy plays or something like that. Try to get out in front of your contender. So, yeah, man, I feel like this is gonna shake it up a little bit for the playoffs. Give everybody a shot to make a little money and win a championship. So, hey, we should be approaching green flag pit stops pretty soon here, also. So, look out for that.
I'd say probably the next 10 laps, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Thinking.
44.
Yeah. Well, if Justin was about to pit on like lap 33 or whatever that caution came out on.
Yeah, and that would probably cycle around like, let's say around 60 to 66, I would say.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So maybe we'll get some action here on pit road soon. What's we got back here? Top 10 still staying basically the same. I say that. Tyler Stevenson, there he is in 51, is up 23 positions. He's in 5th.
Yes. Tell you, man, that boy, let me give a little shout out. Who was it in the chat was saying Tyler was going to win? I think it was Sonic. Yeah, Sonic Racing TV said Tyler Stevenson will win today, and I will win next week, 100%. So shout out to them, whoever Sonic Racing TV is. If you're in the race, hell yeah. Thanks for watching. But they shouted out Tyler Stevenson, said he's going to win, but he's currently moving, baby. Biggest mover on track. And I don't know. I'd like to see him come up here and swing with the big boys. He's 5th. He's currently running them down. He is the fastest truck. I'm sorry. Third fastest truck on track right now at the moment. Of course, each and every lap is different, but he's moving. See what he does.
Yeah, that's he's kind of looks like he's lost a little bit that lap and maybe the last 2 laps, but I mean this guy's fast. Yeah, I mean if this goes green, well, I don't know. I mean we still got about 41 laps to go. We'll have to see. I don't know if a green flag pit stop would really play in his favor because he's got a 3-second gap right now to the leader, which is, of course, it's Colt Ward. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
To make that work, he'd almost, if he's not running them down, which is kind of just managing the 3-second right now, he would probably have to pit early, take advantage of them tires, and hope for the best towards the end of the race. But that's a long shot. You're going to want to run this thing dry just to get to the end, because you're going to be close. Oh, man, this is going to be a little fuel mileage race. Yeah, this is going to be close. If we're getting about 30-something laps on a tank, and they're going to pit around, let's say, 66, there's going to be a lot of fuel saving here coming up. They're going to have to, I think everybody's going to have to stay out as long as they can and stretch this fuel run. Do we got a little fuel thing, Landon? Is that a thing? Do we have a little fuel popper-upper?
Not for like a future projected
I got you.
thing. I don't think. I don't know. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, I tried to bring up something and it just did nothing. So, um, I guess not. Got this little pit strategy thing here. There you go.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's see what this is saying here. Pit strategy stand. Okay, so they all pitted on 33, so we know what that is. And I'm assuming the rest of this is how far they can go on a stint. Is that what we're looking at?
I believe so. I mean, this is projected, or no, it's not projected. This is like the current what they're on. I don't know. Hold on. What do we got here? Okay, so that's just these are the stint sheets basically. All right. Well, we'll try and pull that up later.
Mm-hmm.
So far, nothing yet. No, it's obvious. You know, if they pit on 33, let's say they. Because here's what I'm thinking. Justin was kind of struggling with his tires and wanted to pit then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I wouldn't want to say maybe that's not a fuel thing. That was more of a tire thing. So maybe they can go to like 36 or something. Which if they can go to 36, then the window's open now.
That is correct. Yeah. So it should be open anytime now, I would assume. And yeah, but I think just with the way the fuel is looking right now, dude, I think they gotta stretch it, just based off of what they did already. Because you basically want to make this your last pit stop to the end. And I'm thinking they're gonna want to stretch this as long as they can, because they're running 32 threes, 32 fours, 32 sixes. So they've significantly slowed down, but I think that's a tire deal. Can we get a little ride along with old Colton Ward? Can we see if he's like doing something to maybe save the stretch it or something?
Let's see, here he is. Oh, remember what we did with David last week?
Yeah.
When he'd be entering the corners and the revs would drop all the way to 1200. Colton's not doing that.
Not at all. But he's still running fours. Yep, they're all running fours and fives and sixes. Doesn't look like anybody's doing a tremendous fuel saving here.
I don't think so. Let's maybe try and go back. Yeah, just everyone's doing the same sort of thing right now. So I don't think fuel's really going to be a problem. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you never know. What if we get into the overtime and whatnot? It's lap 68 now, so window's definitely open. Just no takers quite yet. I might have to take that back. We do have some takers. Justin Melikar, one of our playoff drivers, is in. Actually, oh, good lord, yeah, we have takers. Connor Leach, Chris Logan, Derek Anderline, Gordon Glidewell have all pitted.
Nick Aloisio with a black flag.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. Playoff driver.
One of our playoff drivers having some trouble there. Take a look at who else we got. There's Chris Logan. Melikar in. What about this time around? Kevin Allen, it looks like. Maybe not. Okay, check that. Here comes Harry Lindmark. There's Aloisio coming in to service penalty. Stevenson coming in behind that. Now, that's going to be interesting. We got to keep an eye on that 51 truck, considering how fast he's been. I mean, he's been absolutely flying. Nobody else quite yet, does it look like? Maybe, okay, Tyler Henry in. Another playoff driver. Sorry, time in scoring keeps playing all the games with me. Ward seems to be wanting to go long, because he's not going to come in this time, doesn't look like. I lied, he is. Here comes Ward. Glidewell in again. Stanton coming in. Wright coming in. Yeah, Corey Wright. Big entry for Corey. We'll see who else we got. Diego Burriel coming in for a pit stop. Tyler Stevenson exiting. There he is. Let's look at Simon Lindmark. So we got Colton Ward also in. So obviously this is a money stop time for everybody now. I'm trying to keep an eye. Hold on. Can I get a? Let me try something. What is this going to show me? Nothing. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I was going to see if I could get a little pit road camera going. Or, does this work? Oh, yeah, look at all these coming in. Jared Haynes, John Border, Willie Brute, maybe? Here's Jared, Border. Cook is in. Let Tim cook.
Yes, sir.
Let Tim cook. Willie is coming in.
Willie, that's the guy right there.
Braden Walters still staying out here, trying to go long for Walters. Along with Eastwood, Garber, Hanley, Hinton, Bass, Rafeson, Allen, Jones, Reed, at least right now with the top 10. You got Chavez, Person, Morgan, Simon Lindmark that have not yet made a pit stop. Connor Leach has cycled to the lead of the race. In front of Colton Ward, at least for the moment. Let's see. Oh, man, he is quite a ways out there. He's half a straightaway in front of Colton Ward. It's that advantage of pitting early right there for him. Also goes this Braden Walters. Yes, it is. Coming in for a pit stop. So Walters and Ward, they're going to be on that strategy of go hard the rest of this race. Because they got to play catch up. They've lost time staying out. They got to try and catch them up somehow.
Yep.
We also got Kevin Allen coming in. Rafeson in as well. Corey Jones.
Yeah, we still got a handful of trucks still on track. Wayne Eastwood is leading. He's still staying out.
Mm-hmm. With Garber and Hinton and the rest of these guys still staying out.
Either they're going to bank on a caution coming out, or they're going to try to save as long as they can and drive the piss out of it with the new tires. Be a little interesting to see here because we have a good amount of laps left, about a little under 30. So, yeah, very interesting to see. You see Colton Hunty Ward. It's right there behind them.
And he's dealing with his traffic, too. Look, this is holding him up.
3 wide for a lap back and the lead going on right here in the triangle.
Let's see, let me try and do this. Here we go. There's Connor Leach. He's exiting turn 2 now. This is back to Ward. Now exiting turn 2. So, we're going to have a little race on our hands here. With these two. Oh, my Lord, what a mess.
Whoa.
Here's Stanton trying to get through the traffic. He gets into Garber a little bit. Stevenson also trying to make his way through the traffic. This is third and fourth. What will cycle out to be third and fourth place. And look, oh, man, I'll tell you, Stevenson's not really in a good spot here.
Oh,
maybe
brother.
he is. Maybe he is. Maybe not. Stanton's going to get the run off the top side. Looks like, sure enough, and then Stevenson's just probably going to file back in.
Hey, weird topic, but you know who I don't see up here fighting for anything? Where the hell? What happened to Harry? Where's Harry at?
That is true. Where is Harry?
Because he was supposed to be right along there with old Colton in that.
Harry Lindmark has disconnected from the session. So.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure what happened to him. Maybe a speeding penalty or something? Who knows, but.
That's no bueno. Yeah, he definitely disconnected.
Yeah, he did. We got more pit stops. Garber, Chavez, Person coming in. We're taking a look at the leader. That's TJ Hanley. There's Chavez, Person.
Yeah, these guys looking to go long. Hopefully taking advantage of these fresher tires. Probably try to run them down, try to get them a win here. But,
kind of running out of time, though.
Yeah. Good ways back.
I don't know. Yeah, the crazier things have happened, so.
This is true. We've seen a lot worse for a lot little. And, yeah. It's pretty interesting. I like how this is going to cycle out. You're probably going to have, who are we looking at here? Leach with the lead, it looks like. Leach is going to cycle out once these guys pit. Leach will probably cycle out to the lead with old Colton Ward, Stanton, and Stevenson. So, and Kenny Real. How about Kenny Real? Running in 9th place. TJ Handley comes down pit road. Celebrating 3,000 plus favorited on Trading Paints. Shout out the old TJ Handley. So I guess he's got 3,000 likes on Trading Paints. Shout out to him.
He also has some friends on pit road, Simon Lindmark, and that might have been answering my question right there. You see that right rear damage for Simon?
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be what's been causing his lack of speed. I mean, you knock something off the rear end of these things and you go nowhere. That could be the issue right there. Brennan Reed in as well. right in front of the light. Good Lord, that's the
Oh,
sun.
man.
Look at that.
What? What a reflection. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then here's Charlie Morgan, the last domino to fall here in the pit cycle, entering pit road now. And this is really when we're going to be getting a clearer picture. Lindmark is still sitting in the pits. Maybe, I don't know, must be having some sort of other issues. Maybe trying to fix it? I don't know.
Probably.
1.4.
1.4 seconds. And that was the difference between pitting on lap 68 and pitting on lap 71 between your first two trucks. That was 1.2 seconds. So it's moving. It's coming down. And yeah, it's gonna be a little race to the end here. Connor's gonna have to try to defend as much as he can. But yeah. That's probably gonna be a race there, and it looks like third, fourth, and fifth are all about 5 seconds behind them, 4 seconds behind them. So yeah. See how this goes. Old Colton Ward is not going to take second too lightly. He's moving. He's moving about a tenth a lap. And he's got 19 to go. He'll probably get there. But if I was old Connor Leach, I'd probably save a little bit as much as I can before he gets there and then burn the hell out of it. So, yeah, race is set. Unless something crazy happens. Something wild, like a wreck. That would change literally everything. And, yeah, just have to wait and see what these boys do.
So that's, I mean, obviously, you know, Colton, like I said, he has the fresher tires, and he's just eating that gap away at the moment. Stanton third. Stevenson now up to fourth. I mean, what a drive by Tyler Stevenson. Kenny Reel back here, 3 wide. Seemed to have figured that out, trying to get around Wright and Hubbard. Kenny Reel up to fifth. That's good for him, too. He's kind of floating around the back of the top 10, gaining some positions here on pit road. Braden Walters up to 6th. Trevor Harmon in 7th, really cycled out really well as well. So as did Bryce Hinton right here in the 86. Melikar back to 9th. Corey Wright, he lost a little bit here. Back in 10th. That's kind of tough. Even I don't know what it was. He didn't really stay out too much longer that I can think of.
No, he did it the same time as Colton Ward did on 71. And he spent 43 seconds on and off of pit road. Everybody spent 43 and 44 seconds on and off pit road. So nobody had really crazy shenanigans happen on pit road. Fairly clean. So I don't know. Kind of weird. Maybe he had a little bobble or something. Kind of lost.
Well, Colton Ward has arrived.
He's here. Hello.
Right
Ding
to the
dong.
back buncher. The back buncher.
Lynn, I've never heard you butcher words incorrectly. That's probably the first time you've massively butchered a word. The bunter?
Buncher.
Can we put that on a truck?
The back buncher. I guess we can. Yeah, let's do it.
The old buncher.
Buncher. Well, Colton Ward has reached Connor Leach's buncher, and is trying to pass him. Leach hit the wall. Actually, they both hit the wall entering turn 1 the last time around. I think Ward might have just followed Leach up there. High exit for Leach.
Real quick, Mr. Aaron Stanton has entered the party. He is breaking down from a 4.2 second lead to now a 3.1 second lead within a matter of 2 laps. He is slowly but surely running them down. Mr. Stanton is. And yeah, you see where he comes in there. He is coming with a quickness too. Coming. The new word of Midnight Racing League. He is coming.
But I don't know if he has time. I really don't know if he has time. He's coming to 13 to go is 3 seconds. I mean, he's got to be ripping. Oh God, what would that be? 4/10 a lap.
He's doing 2/10 a lap at the moment. Yeah, 2/10 a lap at the moment. So it's very, very small. But he's oh, what's going on here?
Oh.
Little blockage maybe.
A little bit of blocking by Connor Leach.
Whatever.
He's washing him up. Ward got his right rear. It's game over. Colton Ward won the race. Congrats.
Whatever that was. Aaron Stanton broke down another half a second in 1 lap. Okay, and they're running side by side. This is not what they want to do as teammates. They are now allowing the 3rd place truck to catch them at a rapid pace, and they are battling side by side at 12 to go, which I guess is what Leach kind of has to do. He has to kind of defend. If it was me, brother, hey, let it watch up the track a little bit. You know, he's won enough. Go ahead and little brush up into the wall. little side suck as we call it. But yeah, old Colton Ward gets cleared, and we have to see what happens here now, brother. This is kind of the race, I would assume, because unless these other guys can do something crazy like within 11 laps and now, that's pretty much where we're gonna cycle at the moment.
Yeah, it's true, but looking back at third, Stanton's really fallen off now.
Yeah.
I say fallen off. He's not really so much fallen off as it's just plateauing. Has Leach saved anything here, Trev?
Probably not. I would say he's got 3 lap older tires than Colton Ward, and steadily falling. He's about 3/10 now off of Colton, running fairly similar lap times. I mean, Colton would really have to bobble here, do something crazy, maybe brush the wall, and for him to even really have much for him. But yeah, it's the tire game, and we've seen this all season. Old Colton will save the hell out of some tires, and eventually just run away with it, as you can see right here. Probably his game plan to begin with. So yeah, shout out to him, man. This was a masterclass here tonight. One caution. All race. And you boys really put on a show tonight, so shout out to them for a fairly clean race. And yeah, the same 2 people are back up front, so I can't really say too much about that. Oh, hey, we got about 8 laps to go, come on.
I feel like we're gonna get a caution.
I'm really trying to incite it right now. I'm trying to get a good one, so we can get this bracket challenge moving. Possibly some crazy strategies with 8 to go. I need there to be a little tail whip. Somebody break it down, come back on track on accident, and get us a little green flag action or a little yellow flag action.
We'll just have to see, I guess. Stanton's now at 3 seconds back, so this really is the race. Leach fallen to about 7/10 now. Unless we have something crazy happen. Huh?
Lindmark in the chat said, I never had damage till now. I was just falling back to let playoff drivers race.
Oh.
And then he said, I just wrecked onto pit road now. So that's one of the brothers wrecked on the pit road. I'm assuming that's going to be Harry or Scott, one or the other. So that's what happened to them from the chat.
Simon.
Yep.
Yeah. So that makes sense. That does make a lot more sense, and that I mean that's respectful. That's nice.
Yep.
From Simon right there to try to let the playoff guys figure it out. Ward coming to 5 laps to go. Kenny Reel's falling back to 8th now. Garber up to 9th. It's good recovery for Garber. Bass back in 10th. Good run for Bass, too. Nice top 10. Eastwood still 7th. Walters, Hinton, and Stevenson still. Tyler Stevenson just, wow. What a drive through the field. And then, unfortunately, you got to look back at the flip side of that with a couple of the bad luck from our other playoff drivers, Nick Aloysia and Gordon Glidewell. Aloysia sitting 30th right now, 3 laps down. Glidewell is 2 laps down in 29th. Tyler Henry has been lapped. I say that, never mind. It's just timing and scoring playing games again. Tyler Henry's in 15th. So, Diego Burriel is 22nd right now. That's not bad. I mean, he's not had anything bad happen to him tonight, so that's good. Justin Melicar's 14th. And I'll tell you, I mean, I'm really surprised at how clean this race has gone. I thought they'd come out swinging. And timeout, Connor Leach is kind of closing in. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know if it means anything, but he has closed 2 tenths in one straightaway. And now he's losing it.
Oh, maybe he's trying something. Yeah, he looks like he moved up about a quarter of a lane higher than what Colton's running. Maybe he's going to do something. He's got to do it now. He's back and forth. 0.4 of a second. 0.4 of a second.
I think Colton sees that now and is now going up to block it.
Smart man. They're basically mirroring lap times right now.
Colton Ward
Yeah,
still
pretty-
coming around here out at 2. And Leach has now fallen off, so that was maybe him just trying something a little bit, and then it worked for a second, but not anymore. Coming around for 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank, you know, like the normal NASCAR stuff is, except we don't have Credit One Bank as a sponsor. Maybe we'll get that because I just said that. Colton Ward crosses the line. He's heading into turn 1. Now really gapping Connor Leach. That's about going to be a second gap now for Colton. Let's see, head down the back straightaway. Stanton still hanging tough in 3rd. Stevenson has just had the same gap to Colton this entire run. And then hitting back in 5th. Good run for these guys in the top 10. But Colton Ward is going to come out of turn 4 once again and be a winner here in the Midnight Racing League. This time at the Kentucky Speedway, the opening playoff race here tonight. Coming home your winner once again. Oh, Connor Leach. Was that a drift from him? I think he's trying to drift it again. Maybe. Yeah? We'll get back to Colton in a second. Oh! Spins her out.
Oh, back in the wall. That's old Chad Knaus move right there.
No Jimmy Johnson slander. Colt Ward's your winner. So you have people coming up congratulating him. There's Bryce Hinton. And while him and his teammate Connor Leach celebrate another 1-2 finish, let's go ahead and pull up these final results for you real quick. Colton Ward, Connor Leach, Aaron Stanton, Tyler Stevenson, Bryce Henry is top 5. Then you got Braden Walters, Wayne Eastwood, Garber, Real Bass. Rounds out the top 10. Behind that, Trevor Harmon back to 11th, Corey Wright, 12th, TJ Hanley, 13th, Justin Melicar, 14th, Tyler Henry in 15th, Willie in 16th, Jared Haynes for the Jack Shack, 17th, Kevin Allen, 18th, 19th place, 1 second, here we go. John Porter, Tim Cook, let Tim Cook, 20th, Diego Burriel, 21st, Derek Anderline, 22nd, Chris Logan, 23rd, Corey Jones, 24th, Mark Person, 25th, Charlie Morgan, 26th, Brandon Goins, 27th, Courtney Hubbard, 28th, 29th place will be Gordon Glidewell, Nick Aloysia, 30th, Brennan Reed, 31st, Scott Wright, 32nd, Frank Chavez, 33rd, Jeremy Rafeson, 34th, Simon Lindmark, 35th, Harry Lindmark, 36th. And that is actually going to round out the field because Trev decided to join as a driver instead of a broadcaster. He did not race. And Juan Cobbs,
points,
unfortunately,
baby.
getting points. And Juan Cobbs did not start the race here tonight. So we'll take this back up real quick, and we'll be back in just a little bit and try and grab some top 3 finishing interviews. Stick with us. Welcome back to the Kentucky Speedway. We got your top 3 finishers down there waiting for interviews. We're going to go ahead and start with tonight's winner. So used to saying this at this point, Mr. Colton Hunty Ward, joining us once again here in the booth. How you doing, Colton?
Doing good.
Well, once again, a pretty dominant effort by you. It looked like, really, at the beginning, your largest kind of competition would have been Harry Lindmark. Unfortunately, something happened to him during the green flag pit cycle, and then all of a sudden Connor Leach shows up, and we got another teammate battle on our hands. Walk us through your race.
Well, I was just trying to keep my left front in the air when I was behind Harry. In the long run, like I didn't know if I was like faster than him, like in the long run, because like I stayed right there, and then we did our pit stops. He let me go like after like 10 laps. I don't know how long it was, and then he just let me by, and I was like, all right, let's see how he's gonna drive in dirtier, and then he just slowly fell off to like a second after like we did like 30 laps, I think, and then and Connor kind of short pit me like by 4 laps. So he pulled away by like 4 seconds, and I kind of was going harder on turn 3. I was definitely driving in a little farther into turn 3 to pick up some time. So I definitely wore out my tires in that last road.
Well, yeah, it definitely looked like it was going to try and turn into maybe a little bit of a closer race by the end of it, but then when you understand, obviously, Leach did do the short pit. Obviously, that means less tires and more tire wear later in the run. And they're going to run out of grip sooner rather than later. And then we see you, like we see all the time, you save tires so well, it's kind of hard to go against that. So it's definitely, a lot of the cards were stacked in your favor here tonight. But obviously a win here for you tonight. How do you think this is going to give you that momentum further through the playoffs, try and get yourself championship?
Well, it's nice to get all these points with 3 races left and advance to the next round in the bracket challenge.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's something we also got to look at here after this race. Any thank yous or shout outs you'd like to give out?
Just to Justin, the owner, and you guys for broadcasting this race, and I guess race control too.
Oh, there we go. That's the word from our winner here tonight, Mr. Colton Ward. Congrats again. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll see if we can grab a word with second place finisher, Mr. Connor Leach. Trev stands by with him.
Hey, Connor, it's the boys in the booth. I guess you already got a copy.
I gotcha.
Oh, man, I don't even know what to say to you. I don't even know what to ask. So I'm just going to let you speak. Tell us about your race, because you're here again. So
Yeah, but we're back. It was a good race, clean race. I will give a shout out to everyone in the race. Like, great job. Like, 1 caution. That was a phenomenal performance from everybody, just keeping it clean and green. And I know this track was tough. Passing was not easy unless you had a bit of a tire advantage. It was easy, but just being in traffic for a while. I know I made a couple passes, just really taking it easy on the tires, trying to always keep my left front in some clean air when I was behind guys, and it paid off in the longer runs. And then I pit a little bit earlier than a few and got up there than Colton Huntley Ward. I should have just right reared him or something when he was going by me, but maybe later, maybe at Dega where you can kind of get away with it. Maybe make it seem like a racing incident. Take that spork out. But no, super good race, super fun. Tire saving was huge and passing was tough. So it's it seemed like you'd be stuck behind a guy forever and ever and ever, and then all of a sudden you see him bobble a little bit. It's like, okay, well, he pushed up a little bit in front of you, and then you start kind of making a move. But even then, like, a pass would take a lap or two to complete it sometimes. And it seemed like the outside line started to kind of get rolling near the end of runs. You could kind of go a lane or two higher in 3 and 4, and guys were making moves there. But no, fun race. Glad to be back up in here. Didn't beat the Spork, but maybe next week.
Hey, man. Yeah. Eventually, you're gonna beat that Spork, man. Somebody's got to beat him, and I feel like you're the guy to do it. So, hey, we're gonna we're gonna let you on go here. And hey, man, we appreciate you each and every week. Come out,
Yeah, man.
show the support. You're out here racing. I know your team has been going crazy. So, you got any shout outs or anything? I mean, aside from everybody you just said, you got anything you want to say to anybody else? Any sponsors,
Yeah, well,
anything like that?
obviously the whole league for putting on a clean race, Justin for doing all the work behind the scenes, and all the other admins. Too many to list. There's a lot of guys that go into putting these races on. You guys for putting broadcast on. Nick Beatty Designs for throwing a wrap on the car. Yeah, I think that's about it. Maybe I'll have to do as many practice laps as the sport for next week. I think he probably ran about 2,000 laps before this race. I don't know why he needs to run that many, but maybe we'll try to catch up to him on that and go get him next week.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, and we'll catch you next week, brother.
All right, 10-4 boys. Have a good night.
Yep.
There we go. That's Connor Leach, second place finisher here tonight, and I'm not seeing Aaron Stanton anywhere in the distance.
There. I don't know, but I'll tell you what we could do in place of him until he gets in here. Bring up old Brett M. Garber. We're bringing him up each and every week. Instead, I'm going to start doing that.
We'll do that. I want to see if I can get a word with Tyler Stevenson, and then we'll do.
Oh yes, get that guy in here.
Tyler Stevenson, fourth place finisher. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Tyler, it's the boys of the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So first off, what a drive! Plus 24 positions here tonight. On your way to a fourth place finish. Walk us through your race.
I qualified like crap, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days where I run mid-pack, and I just figured out, just ran the top and just got it to work, got up to 10th on the first stint, and just found some speed. I had a decent pit stop, I think, and then just used the outside again to get up into the top 5, and then did a little pit strategy, and got up to 4th and held off for 4th. So I'm impressed with myself. I don't know. I mean, I don't see this as one of my better tracks, so I guess I just figured out something tonight. But I had a fun time out there. It was a really fun race, nice and clean and green.
Well, yeah, we can tell you had a fun time out there. 28th to 4th, you don't really do that too often, especially when you have a race that is green for the most part. I mean, we only had the one caution, but still, come home, that's 4th. That's great for you. It's a great finish. You're not in the playoffs. So what do you think? I mean, this is kind of a little bit of a statement maybe. Hey, look, I'm not in the playoffs, but I'm still here. Look, I can still come up here and race with the big boys. What's the goal the rest of the season here? You going to try and see if you can steal a couple wins away?
Yeah, try to get a podium and then hopefully get a win. I like Chicagoland. I like Homestead. Dega is a little bit of a wild card, but definitely can win that. So I like the 1.5 mile track. So we're gonna have fun. I'm not racing for any pressure. It's just we're gonna go out there, have fun. If we run top 5, oh well. If we run top 15, oh well. Got nothing to lose really. So it's just have fun, man.
That's a really good mentality to have. I think me and Trev could learn some lessons from that one. But, me, maybe. Well, anyway, it's 4th place finish. For you, go ahead and give your thanks and your shout-outs.
Seth, that was Seth in the chat, the Sonic guy. He was rooting me on because he's in Portland. He's going to the Portland race for Xfinity. So I like to give him a shout-out for me. Also, David Dawn, he was shouting me out and on DMs, and then Brendan, obviously, and my VC was encouraging me. So I like to give it to my teammates and former teammates and just my friends. I like to prove the doubters wrong. So this was a good statement night for me.
Definitely was. Well, congrats again. We appreciate you coming in here and talking to us, and have a good one.
All right, thanks, man.
So now, I think we can kind of combine these two things real quick if you want to, Trev. We can talk about the bracket with Mr. Garber in attendance.
Yep. I wanted to do that. That's right.
We're going to go ahead and pull in Mr. Chef Moorhead himself. And I'll go ahead and let you take it away, Trev.
Oh, Mr. Garber, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, boys, how's it going?
Hey, man, it's going well. We rode along with you here for a little bit, just kind of from the start of the race, just kind of keeping up with you. So you had an EOL at the start. You got you a pretty good finish here, P8. You transfer on into the bracket, and we appreciate you sharing the bracket on your Instagram page, by the way, because we've seen that. You transfer on ahead, and you get good points here tonight. Tell us about your race, what you saw, what you did, and what you could have done to possibly get you a win, man.
Yeah, for once, thank you guys for streaming the race, and hopefully you guys had a good time. Only one caution, and I bet you I passed about 85 trucks in that race, and we finished 8th. I thought I had something for the top 3, I swear to you, and I was waiting for one last yeller there. And I'm telling you what, man, it was fun, and Braden Walters running up front. He probably could have got 5th or 4th, and we were just stuck in traffic.
Yep, definitely hard to pass. We heard that from our 2 podium finishers for sure. It was a hard to pass out here, but you were out here passing them, boy. You was out here doing that thing. And yeah, maybe if a late caution would have came out, we'd definitely like to see you have a run. Everybody to have a run for the win there at the end. It was gonna definitely change it up a little bit. But yeah, man, we were talking about the bracket here. You transfer on. You beat Corey Wright by 4 positions, I think. Yeah, Woo. 4 positions. Officially 4 positions. So you're gonna transfer on, and next week you got the man to beat, baby, old Colton Ward.
Oh man! Well, you guys, the bracket's about to be finished. Hey, you know what? I also want to shout out. Decon couldn't make it tonight. He's one of the most colorful commentators. I love him. He's awesome, dude. We're trying to vote him in to get at least 31st for points so that he can keep competing with us.
Oh, I see what you're saying there. Okay. Yeah,
give him
to give him
behind Nicholas. Yeah. And,
give him some points for this race at least.
Yeah, we missed them, and this is from Decon. Man, that was a really good race. Thank you guys for streaming tonight. Decon signing off.
Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Was good. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And thank you guys again, man. Yeah, we'll keep rolling. What's the next track? Do you guys have it?
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw you on the spot.
No, we play this by a day-by-day basis. Next week is Chicagoland. That's gonna be a good little track.
Yep, we'll see you all in Chicagoland. Thank you guys for watching, man. Hope you had a good time.
Hey, no problem. You got any sponsors, anything you want to shout out real quick before you go?
PGR eSports and Coors Light. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, brother. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll catch you next week, all right?
Yep, thank you guys. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was Mr. Garber. Now, what we have pulled up right here, again, Trev, you're going to have to take everybody through this. I literally cannot see this.
All right, hang on, because I have it pulled up on my end. But, all right, so it's looking like once we get this thing fizzled out, fixed, it's looking like Colton Ward is going to transfer to the next round out of your first bracket there. Brent Garber is going to transfer out. It's going to be Colton versus Brent. Then we got, looks like Justin is transferring out. And Nicholas Bass. Okay. Hey, shout out to Nicholas Bass tonight. He was also up 22 positions from the start of this race, finished top 10. That got him to transfer out. So that's going to be a Justin Melikar and a Nicholas Bass race next week. Let's see up here. Dylan Conley, unfortunately, didn't make it. So Jeremy Raferson automatically transfers in. And he is going to take on, old Connor Leach. Oh, Mr. Second Place tonight. So Raferson, you got some work to do, brother, but you got old Connor there. The 4th seed and the 15th seed are going to go at it. Mark Persons got eliminated tonight, unfortunately, and he had a 25th finishing position tonight. See, Nick Oloisia. See, I pronounced that correctly. Trying to see if he got... Oh, Seth Heyman didn't show up. That's right. So, yeah, automatic buy-in, and then Braden Walters and Tyler Henry. Looks like... Where did old Braden Walters finish? He finished 6th, and Tyler Henry finished 15th. So that's going to be a Nick Aloysia and Braden Walters bracket there for next week. So, yeah, some guys unfortunately didn't make it out of the first round, and that's cool. Keep on coming back, baby. There's a Brown Series championship you got to run for. And, yeah, some of those guys are actually in the points right now for points. So, hey, you got a bracket to finish out. Go ahead and those boys. We're gonna hope to see some crazy stuff next week. Possibly transfer out for the bracket position and to gain a whole lot of points. This is just to shake it up for the end of the race season. So, yeah, man, we got a couple things going on here. And then also, I got a little surprise for tomorrow. So, yeah, you guys wait and you'll have to wait for that one for the Midnight Racing League, Super Speedway League. That's a whole different thing. But we got a little surprise for that tomorrow too. So, yeah, man, this is one for the books. What a race! What a green flag race! Did not expect that at all. And yeah, can't say I'm mad at it. Could never hate on green flag racing. And these boys really showed out tonight. Like Connor said, shout out to all these boys. Green flag racing all night, and you can't be mad at them for it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Nice, a little refreshing to have a nice little green flag race here tonight. So, with that said, try and take you through the schedule real quick. I'll just leave this. Look at this on the screen, the little bracket up there, so you can see that to the end. What do we have? Okay, we got the Saturday Night League tomorrow, Super Speedway League, which I will be competing in with my teammate, Mr. Conley.
Yeah, you're gonna get washed because your boy is also competing in that tomorrow, and we're gonna take y'all to dinner tomorrow. Thank you very much.
We'll see about that. We're Alpha Con Racing. We're undefeated with my presence so far on the team. So we'll see. What else? Okay, that's tomorrow. That'll be on the Raging Idiot Racing Network, I believe, right?
Yep,
Garrett Jenkins is going to be
Bob.
broadcasting that one. Yep. What else we got? Sundays. I don't even remember. There ain't nothing Sundays, is there? Monday.
Yep.
Will be a light series race of some sort. I still don't know if it's recruitment or I'm assuming it's still recruitment considering the schedule hasn't been released yet. But that will be back. I know we didn't have one last week, but that will be back on Monday. Tuesday, probably nothing. I'm trying to remember all. Oh no, Tuesday. What am I saying? Tuesday, the Challenger Series and the Grindstone Series, broadcasted by our good broadcasting partners, Austin Green and Dawson Wise. It'll be. I think Austin does the Grindstone, Dawson does the Challenger Series. They're in their playoffs as well. Got a lot of beef going on in that series, so definitely got some action to watch in that series. And then Wednesday, I don't know if we'll have anything then, but then Thursday, be back with good old PGR Intimidated Super Speedway Series. The same thing we had last night, basically, except minus the duo randomizer thing, which that was pretty fun. I think it was a pretty good race. So if y'all want to watch that, it wasn't fun for me because I was 5 laps down for most of it, but anyway, it was a good race. So y'all want to watch some good Super Speedway racing, watch last night because it was one of the better ones as of recent.
Yep.
And then back next week with, don't say it. Do not say it. Don't say it. Chicagoland. Yes.
There it is.
Chicagoland Speedway will be next Friday, September 5th at midnight. So we'll be tuning into that one. And then we got one that I'm really looking forward to right after that for the playoffs. Talladega Super Speedway, baby. That's going to be a good one.
Buddy.
And then the championship race at, honestly, I can't even think of a better racetrack than Homestead, Miami. That is awesome. Great to have the championship race there, and that will be Friday, September 19th. So make sure you tune in for that one as well. And I'll tell you what, I think that's about it for us, Trev. We'll catch you on Monday. Me and Trev will be there, broadcasting again. And then next Friday, if you're just into the Midnight League, well, you'll see us again twice, I guess. Or no, one. No, what? Once. Yes. Once.
Yes.
Next week. So, with that said, appreciate everybody coming out tonight, tuning in. It was a very good race, and we'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.
Peace.